you ever wondered why people say that the source of all it is actually unconditional love? Sue, do you have any experience of this?
I do actually. I've been quite lucky in that I had what Teresa Chung in her book, The Afterlife is Real, calls an empathetic near-death experience. And this is when people who are present when somebody is dying can have an out-of-body experience themselves. And then afterwards, they find themselves back in their body, but are spiritually transformed. And my experience took place in my living room when I was about to send some distant healing to a gentleman I knew well and who I knew was dying. And so, as I tuned to Source to do the distant healing, I felt very strongly that he was scared. And so telepathically, I said, "Would you like me to go with you?" Which that was a really stupid thing to say, to be honest. And it's not something I would say now. But immediately we were both transported in front of a central sort of white golden light, which became orange and then red and then dark red. And the gentleman was in front of me and to my right. But the overriding impression I got and the feeling was one of extraordinarily powerful, unconditional loving energy and wonderful peace that emanated from this light. And we just stayed there, sort of feeling that energy. Um, and then suddenly I was back in my living room. And the I know the man died a few hours later, and I hope that he did so without fear. But that is my experience, and I'm absolutely convinced that I felt that was my spiritual home, and that's where we're from.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing that.